Ron Peter OG here with some prize pick props that I like for the Thursday night football game tonight between the LA Chargers at the Kansas City Chiefs. Go ahead and like this video, subscribe to this channel. Both things would be greatly appreciated. Let's get right into it. The prop that I'm looking at tonight is Justin Herbert, 13.5 rush yards. Let's look at him over on props.cash. Be sure to get props.cash if you don't have it. I think it's the best prop educational tool out there. And when you get it, make sure you use the promo code WiseGuyBets. If we look at Herbert here, in 2 games against Kansas City last year, he had 16 rush yards in both games. Now, let's look at the season. The season last year, he went over 13.5 rushing yards. Now, 18 times, 50% of the time. He did not rush much in his last 4 games, including the game against Las Vegas on this past weekend. I think he rushed for 4 times. He had 1 rush yard in week 1, and I think he rushed 4 times. So that's telling me, it was more of a scramble situation and not a design run. With them being on the road against KC, I can see more design runs and more of an urgency to put the ball in his hands more in situations like that. So I'm taking Justin Herbert over the 13.5 rush yards. The next player I'm looking at tonight is Marcus Valdes-Scantling, Kansas City. I'm looking at the receiving yards prop of 45.5 receiving yards. This is Scantling's first year in Kansas City. I would say he's probably the number 2 receiver behind Juju Smith-Schuster. Let's look at him in props.cash. He had 44 receiving yards last week versus Arizona. He's went over the 45.5 yards 4 out of 10 times during the last season when he was with Green Bay. No recent history against the Chargers. RotoWire has him at a projection of 53.19 receiving yards. Roto Grinders got him at 56.9 with a projection of 6.46 targets. Kansas City is at home, and I'm leaning toward the over here on Marcus Valdes-Scantling to go over the prop of 45.5 receiving yards.